That should work better, I think, maybe.
All right. Hopefully, we're getting another donation from Sumpu with another long text. Text I am not going to read. And thanks for donating, though. And so yeah, looks like Migo is indeed locking Russia, and we'll see what SoldieR decides to counterpick with.
The soldier really dislikes Russia, doesn't he? He's
Oh yeah, he does.
one of the civs he struggles against. Arizona though, Spain, quite a nice pick on Arizona for TP map.
Yeah,
So we can
especially
get ATP.
especially against Russia, I think Spain is favored.
Yeah, but again, soldier might not be the best person playing Russia.
Maybe. I just need to check quickly. I'm sorry if there's anything in the Discord.
Nobody said anything.
All right, I'm just checking. All right. So let's go then. Game 3 in this play all 5. So again, this will go to 5 games no matter the result. So at this point, it might be either 3-2 or 4-1 for either of these players.
Yeah, some interesting games definitely so far. The India game, I think, was the most interesting simply because the Germany won when Germany tends to be the pick in that situation, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. So here we go. So yes, Spain against Russia. I really like that matchup as Spain. It feels just really hard for Russia to be aggressive because of the tower and the dogs, and Spain being just so fast, generally speaking, and having that many shipments, so you can like ship even, for example, 7 rods and call Minutemen if you need to defend and that kind of thing. So yeah, but we'll see how it plays out. We have here on top of the map the Mandarin Duck Squad player SoldieR playing as Spain in the color blue, while in the bottom of the map it's the Courier player Migo playing Russia in the color teal.
So nice spawn and base 55 coin for Migo, which is nice.
Yeah, Migo has a problem with his windows sometimes.
Disable it on your keyboard if you.
No, it's not about the. It's like the activation key from the Windows activation key. There's a pop-up just randomly popping, and then it just taps him out of the game.
It's like Gibson. He hasn't activated Windows yet, has he? So
yeah, something like
maybe
that.
you should do it. It's only like £15. It's not too expensive. Anyway, nice treasures on this map actually. There's 60 wood down here, which is I think nicer for Spain and Russia. But he's instead going for a 80 food treasure, which with his dog should be able to take quite easily. Meanwhile, Russia has found a 50 wood treasure at the top here, which is quite nice.
Yeah. I mean, the 60 wood is nice, but it doesn't really bring anything to Spain right now, while 80 food is just really, really nice. Especially because Spain is one of these civs that don't always age up with no idle time. Like you tend to have a little bit of idle time as Spain usually when you're gonna age up. So yeah. We have another donation, $2 from Head Killer. He says he will match each donation made during this match up to $50. So if anyone donates, he will also follow, I guess. So that's really nice of you. Thanks a lot.
Apparently the stream is still lagging.
Yeah, I don't know what to do about it though. I mean, my OBS says I'm dropping no frames, and
Oh yeah, I know.
So
I don't know. You have to ask Trevor or something. I don't know.
I don't know what to say about it. Well, I told them honestly that restarting my computer would do absolutely nothing. But yeah, it does nothing, and now I don't know what to do because Because
But normally you can stream completely fine. I mean,
I always do. Yeah, I always stream without any lag. So,
and the game isn't lagging at all. But yeah, but Russia might lose his explorer here, which because of a dog, maybe not, as it's not snared. But yeah, I don't know who's won Age 1 actually.
you know
Probably
who?
SoldieR actually.
Yeah, I mean he's got more than 100 food worth of treasures, and Migo got some treasures, but maybe not the most relevant treasures for the time being. So yeah, I might just we might say just Spain has won the Age 1. Then again, you kind of expect Spain to win the Age 1 because of the dog, meaning
Yeah.
they scout more and they get treasures more
More
easily.
damage, yeah. SoldieR's just shipping ATP unless he shipped Eco Fury or exotic hardwoods in transition. So he's going to try and get the TP line, and as shown by how many villagers he has on wood. So he's going to get the probably 2 or 3 TPs. Russia going for a 3rd TP in the bottom right.
Yeah, so it looks like that's an ATP indeed, which is to be expected, really, on this map of Spain. And Migo is already stealing a TP, so he expects the ATP play from Spain, and he's ready to delay his blockhouse to just grab a TP himself. So that's interesting.
He does get spotted though by the dog with his 2 villagers over here, which is quite nice.
Yeah, but
SoldieR knows he's pushing forward.
He does kill the dog though, and you anyway kind of know Russia is probably gonna go for forward blockhouse. So
this blockhouse placement is actually it's really nice. It sort of restricts the socket here, the trading post socket. So SoldieR's going to try and go over to that TP, push it down. But realistically, can he get it up with that blockhouse there? I don't think so.
Well, I think he can. He's gonna lose some HP, but it will go up.
Does he want to though?
Does he want to? Well, I mean, it's an ATP, it's an advanced trading post. You kind of always want to build it just because it's cheap, and if the opponent goes to siege the TP, he will lose some units to it. So it's always pretty much worth it. Then again,
would over here not be better for an ATP?
Well, actually, no, because if you would go over here first, then it would be too late to go here, because now he would be building it too late, and there would be units out from Russia. So he might as well first build this one and then go on the left. Problem being that I think he will not really be able to go on the left either way, though, because he's so far and he has to go around. That's not the greatest ATP, is it? Usually you send a Veil for that reason, just to make sure you can grab all the 3 TPs. And SoldieR doesn't even know that this TP is taken, so he's trying to drop his TP himself. And he's gonna be disappointed because he cannot do that. And meanwhile, Migo might take the left TP for himself here.
Yeah. And he's Migo's also a SoldieR even has had that 126 wood banked for a long time, so it's sort of sitting idly by. He can't really do anything. Cossack's coming over to the left to stop him, and Migo's now going to put down more than likely a trading post of his own. So his ATP being somewhat useless in my mind.
Yeah,
not useless, but a wasted shipment.
That's a bad ATP because it slows him down as well. Now he's being pressured and he doesn't have the food to age up. And he keeps making Veils because he doesn't want to idle his TC. But when you have like only a couple of Veils on food and you make Veils, then you basically don't get more food. So you're not gonna age up. And now he can gather, but it's extremely late. I mean, at this point Spain should be already halfway up, basically, and he hasn't clicked up yet. Meanwhile, Russia has 2 TPs, and yeah, that ATP is not too great. So ATP just delaying him and not really bringing anything. At least this TP will be hard to siege down because it's an ATP, but I really don't think it justifies shipping a whole card just for that. So yeah, it's not looking great for SoldieR for sure. He's finally clicking up though, but he's gonna be up at 8:20, which is essentially 1 minute late as Spain.
Yeah. Could you update the score?
Yeah, I've done that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Second blockhouse going down for Migo here. So he's sort of securing up that position. And SoldieR going up so late. He's down just with a barracks now, which is normal, obviously. But now there's going to be 8 musketeers pushing into his base with 5 Cossacks.
Yeah, so he's coming in again. I'm not sure I like it though. He doesn't really have a a whole lot of units. And wait,
Yeah,
we have another donation again. Sampu writing another text with a $2 donation. Thanks for the donation. But I can't really read all that. It goes away too quickly anyway from the screen. But yeah, so he's kind of Migo may be kind of wasting his units here under the tower and the TC and the Explorer. Not sure he really should do that.
If you just look at units lost, Migo's lost 7 musketeers and 1 Cossack for basically only 1 villager from SoldieR. So SoldieR getting better trade just from buildings, but stable going down for Migo.
That is true, but he also delayed the age up by a lot, and that is worth a lot of units because he delayed the Spain age up by 1 minute basically. So even though he lost units, it's still overall good for Migo. Just not sure about that last push on the tower there. Didn't feel too good. But yeah, and now gonna go again before his timing because he shipped 700. Sorry, 700 gold, and he's got 3 buildings, so you can expect him to pop a lot of units soon. But he is trying to push now, coming back, and I'm not sure if he can really push though.
Yeah, I don't think he can push into these dogs. You have to remember in Fortress Age, these dogs are really quite powerful. And you have to remember these dogs count as hand infantry, not as cavalry. So they trade relatively well with the musketeers, especially the Russian musketeers, which are so much weaker than normal musketeers. And then he's going to get the cannons out and go for a decent push and maybe take down the 2 blockhouses. 13 Charlotte's coming in. This is his push.
Yeah, that's the timing, so he's going for it. But then again, when something pops, I feel like SoldieR might just be able to hold. Like if he just goes for 2 falconets and he's got a bunch of stuff to block, like the musketeers, the rods, the Huss, the dogs, Minutemen, and now I think Russia has to go back now. I mean, he's gonna. Oh, that's a big volley as well.
Yeah, so he's gonna lose so many units here, and Spain is. I mean, what's stopping Spain going for the 5 Lancers here, which will just clean up everything Russia had? He is mixing Cossacks though, which obviously is quite nice against Lancers. But then again, rods and musketeers for Spain.
Yeah, so after a somewhat poor start from SoldieR, I think at the end of the day he's in a good position. I think Migo should have maybe just gone up. Like, he did so much damage early on. He could have just aged up with 700 gold, I feel like. But still, it's anyone's game at this point. Spain is going to try to push maybe a little bit early. And we'll see if Russia can deal with that. 5 Lancers coming in as well.
Yeah. Which, the only thing stopping his Lancers at all is the Cossacks. Muskets don't really do anything against Lancers. And yeah, so I think Spain's in a nice position here if he can defend the Falcons.
Right. Which is why I would have liked him to go 9 rods and maybe not 5 Lancers, so that he could defend his falconets. But now Russia is going in. That's going to be a big fight, probably game-deciding fight. And
there's nice volleys on the musketeers though, and these Cossacks not being able to get anywhere near those falconets, but those falconets raining down volleys upon volleys on the musketeers and the Strelets. And I think Spain getting an incredibly nice trade here. Yeah, and these Lancers even now on these muskets, which is even nicer. I think this is GG at this point.
Yeah, and the most important thing being that the 2 falconets are still alive and full HP actually. So yeah, I think that's GG indeed. I don't see how Russia can deal with this army now. After essentially deleting all his units, I don't think he can deal with that. Trying to go in with the Cossacks, not gonna work. He's gonna go back. Maybe gonna try to go again. But 5 Huss as well. It's gonna be tough.
It's interesting. Yeah, I think maybe 9 rods would have been a better shipment at that point. But GG coming in. I think a mistake Migo made there really was not sending those 4 Cossacks instead of Boyars. Boyars in that fight may have been quite nice, really, buffing all the Cossacks.
Yep. Boyars would have been strong. But yeah, that was really, really nice for Russia early on. But then he sort of just misplayed, I think. And SoldieR is going to take that game 2-1.
Yeah. So yeah, pushing in when he had that small like 8 musketeer mass instead of just taking out the TPs and maybe getting stagecoach to himself may have been a mistake, because he lost 9 or 10 musketeers just under the TC and outpost fire, or not really gaining anything out of it.
Right. All right. So that makes it 2-1